Hi everybody, this is LuLaRoe. This is Amy Glassett from LuLaRoe, Amy Glassett. Welcome to another one of my videos. Earlier this week I posted a video about the ups and he's showing you his fruit snacks. This is very real life, you guys. I have my 2-year-old on my lap. I need you guys to be quiet. I have 2 kids that are homesick from school, so they're on the couch over here. You can see them watching something on the TV. It's been a kind of a day, but I kind of want, like I showed you guys yesterday, it was like Monday that I posted the video about ups and downs while in the queue, and I said, hey, this is real life, and I'm going to show you guys more real life videos. There will be videos where I'm more put together and I'm more setting is better. Over the next couple weeks, I'm going to be clearing out. I'm going to be clearing out my LuLaRoe room so I can possibly move my desk back into that room and start making videos in there again. So, okay, all done, okay? Okay. Today, I wanted to discuss with you guys, and you know from the title of the video, why is your why so important? I mentioned earlier this week that in the queue, it's in your tummy. While you're in the queue,
remember.
Cool. Sorry. While you're in the queue, your emotions are going to be going up and down, left and right, and just encircled and all over the place. And you might not, but you could hit a point where you're on a real down. And I've been on a real down this week. And that's where it's so important. That's why your why is so important. Because there's a reason why I'm joining LuLaRoe. There's a reason why I'm doing all of this. There's a reason why I'm going through this really big down in emotions right now. And there's a reason why I am fighting through constant, and I mean constant, this is one of my moments where I'm not having one, constant anxiety attacks. And it's not that I'm making a wrong decision. It's not that I'm not committed to my business or anything like that. I'm very committed to my business. I was so excited, even though through this low, yesterday, I'll show you guys, I'm so excited. Yesterday in the mail, I got my business cards, and it might turn out reverse for you guys, but I got my business cards yesterday, and I was so excited, and it kind of helped me get me somewhat out of my low down point. I mean, I'm still pretty shaken up by a few things, but oh, thank you. He just said I'm pretty. But my why is so important because it's getting me through. It's getting me through this. My why, and I'm just going to briefly state it, is I'm doing LuLaRoe to better the quality of life for my family, to better the quality of life for me and get me back on track and where I want to be in my life, and to be able to give back to others. I was talking with a friend last night, and I broke down and I just cried and I explained everything to her, and I also explained to her, I'm like, but I am very devoted to my business and I'm very committed to this process because of the things I want in my life. And I told her how I have a sister who I want to pay for her cosmetology school. She's in a point in her life where she's stuck and she can't go much further, and I want to help her. And the only way I can help her is if I'm truly committed to this business and I'm devoted to it and I'm working it as best as I possibly can. And I'm so excited to be doing that. And if I didn't have that why, if I didn't know why I am doing everything I'm doing, honestly, I would have given up. I would have just been like, this is too hard. I shouldn't be feeling this way. The process of being in the queue should not have been giving me this much anxiety. And I would have given up. Like, I really would have. but I have my why, and I've had my why since the very beginning, and it hasn't necessarily changed, but it's strengthened as this process goes on. I've mentioned in earlier videos, but if this is your first video, I enter the queue on October 8th, and usually the wait time is about 6 to 8 weeks. And it was for me, only I got my call the Tuesday before Thanksgiving. Only I had to defer my call, and I knew I was going to defer my call since the day that I got into the queue. I knew I was going to defer it to February when I have my taxes in, so I can invest in myself and my family and start selling LuLaRoe. And so I'm going to be getting my call February 17th. And I've known that from the beginning. So I've had more than double the amount of time in the queue. By the end of the whole process, from entering the queue to onboarding, I'm going to have more than double the amount of time that most people have in the queue. And so I've had time to really strengthen that why, and to really devote myself, and to really pray and just strengthen everything about me. So when I go through these hard times, and no matter what anyone says to me or does to me, I know why I'm doing this. And I know that that will only be strengthened through time. My roots can only go deeper into this process. I'm firm in what I'm doing, and that has helped made all the difference. And so if you are thinking about joining the queue, or you are in the queue, or you're even a consultant and you don't know exactly what your why is, I challenge you to sit down and think about it. Why are you doing what you're doing? And I'm sure at first when you signed on, part of it... One second. Boys. Part of it was probably monetary, where you're like, I just need the extra money. I need to pay a car payment. But once you really think about it, it's more than the car payment that you're joining. Your why is more. Maybe you want to pay that car payment to free up your husband from having to work overtime so he can spend more time with his family. So it's not, you want them to see your belly? There's his belly. So your why isn't necessarily to pay the car payment. Your why is to help bring your husband home and spend more time with his family. Yep, there's your hand.
I see my finger.
And your finger. Okay, all done. So really think about why that is your why. Like I said, yes, you're very strong. This is real life, you guys. Bye. Okay. So, like I said, really think about what your why is, and really, like I said, it'll start monetary. I'm sure it will. It did for me, but it's more than the money. I want to bring my husband home too. He works from home, so it's not like he leaves the house or anything, and he does get to spend a lot of time with his family, and his job is getting better. But when I first got into the queue, he was stressed with his job, beyond stressed. And so, yeah, I wanted to make a lot of money, and I still do, but more importantly, my why is I wanted to relieve that stress and that burden from my husband so that he can be happier and he can spend more time with his family and not stress that he's not able to provide as well as he wants. And so there's a deeper why for everything. Like I said, it'll probably start monetarily and go deeper. Ask yourself, well, why do I want to do that? So I challenge you to do that, you guys. Because that why in your hard times, if you really have strengthened it and you really know why you're doing what you're doing, when you go through those hard times and that rough patch in this journey, you'll be able to sit down and be like, I want to pay for my sister's cosmetology school. Or I really want to have the means to help support my family and stay home with my kids because I have a son who suffers from anxiety along with high functioning autism. And while I am going to school full time to become a special ed teacher, I want to be home when the school calls because my kid is having a major anxiety attack and feels like he can't breathe, and I need to go in and I need to help him. I don't want to be stuck at another school helping another kid. While I might love that other kid, I want to be there for my son. Really develop that why and know why you're doing this and become fully committed to your why and fully committed to your business. It'll only benefit you, okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to join me more on my journey, subscribe to my channel. I would love to take anyone and everyone along, and when I onboard you guys, I'm hoping that I can get my husband to record on his phone, or maybe the day that I onboard, I'll like have this all set up, so all I have to do is when I'm on my call, like run to the computer and press record, because I want to record it for you guys. I want to really take you guys on this journey with me, and so you guys will know, and I want to be very transparent with you guys. I want to let you guys know exactly how I'm doing in the business, what I've been doing. I've been growing my Facebook page this past week. I've just been more active in it, and I've been posting things every day on my Instagram and on my Facebook page and on my Facebook business page. And next week, after my anxiety levels, because I still have been having some anxiety attacks, even though right now I'm really calm and I'm collected, it could hit any time where I feel like I can't breathe. I want to make sure that's under control before I go live on something, because this is YouTube. I can shut it off and I can come back to it if something happened. But if I'm going live, I want to make sure that I am in a good place mentally to be able to do that. So look for me on Periscope. My handle is at LuLaRoe, Amy Glassett. And follow me everywhere. And I'll try to remember to put a link to my Facebook page if you guys want to join my Facebook group. But I will see you guys next time, okay? And get your why. I challenge you guys. Comment below if you're brave enough. Comment below with why you're doing what you're doing. If you're in the queue or you're a consultant, tell me your why. Because when somebody else knows your why and why you're doing it, it's kind of like, it makes it more real. And it's nice. So if you want to, you feel free to comment with your why below. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.